You ever feel like at some point, like enough is enough? Like you ever got just sick and tired of being sick and tired? Tired of procrastinating? Tired of those feelings of regret? Like if I would have done more, I'd be so much further. Or had I not wasted time doing X, Y, and Z, or doing things that weren't producing fruit in my life, and put that time into things things that would have yielded better results, life would be so much different right now. You ever felt like that? But you know what? The human spirit is a beautiful thing, isn't it? It buys into whatever we feed it, regardless of what our external situation is. Even if your whole life is upside down and your personal world is on fire, if you decide to feed yourself with positivity, resilience, and determination, you can come back. You can come back from anything. I believe it all comes down to coming to a righteous resolve within ourselves, deciding no matter what happens, no matter what comes against me, no matter who walks away, no matter who stays, I will become everything that I said I will become, or everything that I believe I'm capable of being. Comes down to a righteous resolve. And with that righteous resolve, it has to be an immense amount of conviction. You really have to believe it. You really have to believe it. You really have to believe what you're saying. And then after that, there comes patient, engaging in consistent action and remaining patient. But without coming to that righteous resolve, nothing is possible. You really have to get fed up. You really have to get fed up and come to resolve. Hey, okay, I've hit rock bottom. Or, okay, everything is haywire right now, but this is not the end. This is not how my story ends. This is not how I will be remembered. This is not how I go out. How everyone saw, the thing that everyone says now is that dog. Get that dog inside of you. That's what that righteous resolve is, that dog. Bring that dog out. Fight back. You've been beat. Life is beating you down to the ground. Now it's time to get up and fight back. Come to that resolve. Come to that righteous resolve. No matter what anybody says. No matter who's doubting me. No matter who says what. Don't you think you're doing too much? Or don't you think you're working too hard? Nope. It's all about what I believe. What I believe I have to do to get where I want to be. And what I believe I have to get rid of to go where I want to go. It comes down to you. It comes down to that righteous resolve. When you're truly fed up, you will come to a righteous resolve. And then and only then will you become the person and attain the things that you want to attain and the person that you want to be. It comes down to that righteous resolve. And there are situations in life that will force you to come to that righteous resolve. Whatever higher power you believe in will put you in a situation where you have no choice but to become who you said you wanted to be. Well, that's deep. You will be forced into your destiny. Sometimes things can get so traumatic, or things can get so bad, or things can look so dark that your only choice is to see light. Because the human spirit is resilient. You have no choice but to see light because it got so dark out for you. It's weird. It's weird. But it happens. That righteous resolve got to come to it. Either come to it or be forced into it. Come to it on your own. Come to it on your own. Have some self-respect. Have enough self-respect to come to it on your own. Have some pride in yourself to take action before you're forced to take action. And then sometimes, even when you put in those life situations, you either you fight or you flight. Choose to fight. Choose to fight. Promise yourself that you will fight. Promise yourself. Don't run from it. You ran long enough. You put it off long enough. You said you would long enough. You said you start tomorrow long enough. Start today, right now. At this moment, because the next one isn't promised. Your tomorrow isn't guaranteed. You only got a handful or so of tomorrows left. Come to that resolve. Come to that resolve. Come to that resolve. There's people relying on you. Families, friends. There's people relying on you to become who you said you would be. There's people relying on you to achieve those goals that you wrote down. And whether you told anybody or not, you secretly hold yourself accountable by writing those things down. Or you publicly do it by announcing to people what you plan on doing or the person you plan on being. Either way, those things put a sense of urgency inside you. So on those days that you do procrastinate and don't feel like doing things, those things remind you, that resolve reminds you, hey, I gotta get to this. I can't allow this to stop me. I can't allow that to stop me. No matter what, I have come to a resolve within myself that I will be who I said I will be, and I will achieve everything that I set out to achieve. Righteous resolve.